Three very rich mountains sat together. They started showing off to one another. The first mountain opened his huge mouth and oil poured out like a fountain. He drew two little mustaches on his face, looking very proud of himself. The second mountain was not impressed. He opened his mouth and spit out pure gold. Then he pulled out a shiny crown and put it on his head. With a mouth full of gold teeth, he looked like the richest mountain around. Nearby, a small hill watched in awe. He had never seen anything like this before, so he just sat there clapping his hands. Finally, it was the third mountain's turn. He opened his mouth and a giant blast of fire shot out. The small hill was amazed and clapped even harder. That was the moment the three big mountains finally noticed him. They walked closer, curious to see what the little hill had inside his belly. The small hill searched inside himself for a long time, but in the end, he only pulled out one tiny, unknown object. The three big mountains realized it was not worth any money, and they laughed loudly at him. When they finally got tired of laughing, they threw the tiny object back to him. The small hill felt deeply ashamed. He hated that he had nothing special inside him. He picked up the tiny object and threw it away, but the three big mountains were not done teasing him. They grabbed clouds from the sky and smashed them together until they became one huge dark cloud. Soon, heavy rain poured down all over the little hill. He sat there sadly, too hurt and scared to fight back. After bullying him, the three mountains got sleepy. They pulled down the night sky like a blanket and went to sleep, leaving the lonely little hill out in the rain. The hill dreamed that one day he would grow taller than the three mountains and take everything they own. But dreams are just dreams, and he soon woke up to reality. Feeling completely alone, he picked up his tiny object again, tucked it back into his belly, and fell asleep. The next morning, the rain stopped. The little hill woke up and felt a strange fullness in his belly. He touched it and found growing vines inside. Suddenly, hundreds of small green plants began falling from above, completely covering the three big mountains. That tiny object was actually a seed. The little hill had grown into a massive mountain that reached all the way to the clouds. Subscribe if you love your dad.